Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're still watching Nile Cruise, and now we're going to talk about the Arab dialect and the Egyptian dialect in particular. So, Egypt's spoken language has long been a subject of cultural and academic debate. In what we speak today, simply a dialect or Arabic, or a language that evolved from ancient Egyptians through Coptic, shaped by centuries of history. And to shed more light on this topic, we are delighted to have with us Dr. Maha. She is Assistant Professor of Linguistics at the Faculty of Alson. Thank you very much, Dr. Maha, for joining us today on ITV International.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Maha, I would like to start by asking you, how do you personally define the language Egyptians speak today?
Well, all of us now, we speak Egyptian Arabic,
Yes.
Which is called Masri.
Okay.
Actually, it is a dialect of Arabic.
Mm-hmm.
This language is a completely different language. It has its own features, phonologically, syntactically, and also lexically. So it is a different language. It has also two levels. We have the High Egyptian Arabic and the Low Egyptian Arabic. The High Egyptian Arabic is the one that we use in our meetings. The low one is the one that we use in everyday language. However, it is a completely different language from classical Arabic or from modern standard Arabic.
Okay.
Actually, Egyptian Arabic is a language that has been influenced by many other languages, and although it is actually a part of the Arabic language continuum, it is completely a different one.
Yeah. Dr. Maha, Ahmed Pasha Kamal's 22-volume dictionary linking ancient Egyptian and modern Egyptian works was unpublished for decades. Why do you think it was neglected for so long?
Well, actually, Mr. Ahmed, or actually Ahmed Pasha Kamel, yes, he's a pioneer. He is one of the first Egyptian Egyptologists, and his work was groundbreaking, and it was ahead of its time. His aim was to actually establish the connection between ancient Egyptian and modern Egyptian. Actually, it was ignored for so many reasons. The first one could be because during his time, there was a big push to focus on Arabic as the most prestigious language for education, for politics, and of course for religion and administration. So any attempt to suggest a separate identity, Egyptian linguistic identity, was actually not very well received. There was also another reason. At that time, during the 19th century and early 20th century, Egyptology was mainly dominated by Western scholars. So any attempt by an Egyptian to contribute to the field was not actually very well welcomed, and it was also rejected. So his work was not ignored because it lacked value. It is simply because the context at that time was not very welcoming. You see, it was not open to accept diversities. But now it is of course different. Now it is his work is actually gaining more appreciation because now we are ready to embrace diversity.
Yes. Dr. Maha, would you please share some examples of words from the dictionary and clarify how continuity between ancient and modern Egyptian?
Well, this is something that I expected you to ask me. So I have prepared a couple of words, like for example, words that we use now and they are taken from ancient Egyptian, for example, like words like medammis, والعيش bash, the word bash actually itself, Egyptian Arabic has also been influenced by Turkish, French and English languages. So for example, we have words taken from the Turkish origin. For example, the word oda or the word ustaz. Other words taken from French, actually, words such as abajura, atelier. Other words are taken from the English language, such as the word jacket. So thank you for asking me this question because I have prepared some answers for it. These are the my answers.
Thank you very much, Dr. Maha. Dr. Maha, in your opinion, should the Egyptian dialect or language be officially recognized and preserved as part of Egypt's heritage?
Yes, of course it should be, and I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be, because this language actually reflects the long, rich history that Egyptian nation has gone through. Actually, Kamal, it is when we honor it and when we celebrate it, we are actually celebrating our national identity. Our national identity is the result of so many components.
Yeah.
So, and also when we celebrate it, we are actually honoring our ancestors.
Yes.
Because actually the Egyptian language, which is a reflection of this long, rich history, should actually be part of our identity.
Okay.
So yes, it should be celebrated and preserved. Something else, look around you. In so many countries around the world have preserved their dialect and the indigenous language of its people. So I think that Egypt has the right to celebrate its own language.
Yeah.
When we do this, we're not actually cutting ties with the Arab world or with the Arabic language. On the contrary, we are actually kind of showing respect across the region for diversity. Yes.
Yeah. Moving to the school's role and the cultural institutions' role that it will play in teaching younger generations about the roots of their spoken language.
Yes. Yes, I do see that schools and other cultural institutions, such as, for example, museums, youth centers, even TV programs, they all play a critical role in introducing young Egyptians to Egyptian language, to its history, to its roots, through interactive lessons, interactive exhibits, documentaries, movies. So yes, I think that this is a very important role to play, because we need to connect young Egyptians to the history of the Egyptian language, or Egyptian Arabic. They need to have pride in their language, yes, and they need to understand that Egyptian language is part of their national identity.
Yes, as you mentioned about the Egyptian language as a part of the national identity, the Egyptian dialect dominates media across the Arab world, from films to pop music. Would you consider that a form of soft cultural power?
Well, actually, what do we mean by soft power? Soft power means that you have the ability to shape people's opinions, their ideologies, cultural trends, not through politics and force, but through language and art. And this is something that Egypt has been doing for decades. Imagine now, look at people who are growing up, listening to your songs, laughing at your jokes, and even quoting lines from your movies. This is what we mean by soft cultural power. And Egypt has been doing it. Egyptian Arabic has been the bridging language between the Arab countries, creating cultural connectivity and familiarity between between all the countries in the region.
Dr. Maha, what would you say to young Egyptians today who wanted to reconnect with their linguistic and cultural roots?
First of all, I would like to call upon them to start having their own voice. I would like them to know that the language they are using is actually a reflect of long, rich history that the Egyptian nation has been through. They should take pride in their language. They should not let anyone tell them that Egyptian Arabic is a simplified, corrupt version of Arabic. No. I would also ask them to read and explore the historical origins of the Egyptian language, ask the elders about the stories hidden behind our language, and take pride in it.
Okay. Dr. Maha Hamed, the Assistant Professor of Linguistics at Faculty of Elton, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you
very
much,
much.
Dr. Maha.
Much appreciated.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, short break and we'll be back.